He looks so good. Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I'm finally home from vacation, so it is time for us to check out the 4.3 trailer. I'm very excited. So if I remember correctly, after the last patch, there was a lot of talk about we have to meet Graphia in some kind of way, right? And Evanescia being the referee of the whole Phantasm games, and she's the key for us to meet Graphia because she was also fighting together with Graphia, I think. So yeah, hopefully there will be a lot of Himeko background, which I'm very much here for. I hope there will be some clarification about whether Himeko is the real Himeko, if she's alive or dead. We know that she kind of cured her curse or the curse of her family, but we don't really know much about how she did that, what she did 15 years ago. She fought the Herald of Death, but we don't know anything about this, right? But anyways, guys, I would say we will head right into the trailer. We will watch it in Japanese and in English, and then we will head to the Fate collaboration characters. I'm so excited, guys. I love Rin Tosaka. She was my favorite character in the Fate Stay Night anime. That's the only Fate anime I watched for the whole Honkai Star Rail stuff. But I loved it. I loved Rin Tosaka. So glad she is coming as a playable character. And Gilgamesh. I mean, I don't have to say much about Gilgamesh, right? But anyways, let us head into the trailer. Let's go. I'm excited.
Himeko. 最初から二層楽園を去ってなどいなかった。
I'm not so sure about that. That was her father talking. I'm so excited for Graphia. I love the environment here, and Blade. He looks so good. My journey has reached he looks so good. Voracity Mansion, die 1,000 there. Yo, did you see that? Ooh. Wait, he's so cute.
52% の確率で龍介さんは貴弱に利用されています。
Oh God.
ではもしワールドエンドがパブのことでもないとしたら
Is that young Himeko? Wait, she was in a wheelchair. Ooh, that was Graphia, right? There's so much stuff going on. What is happening? Every promise of beauty. Yo, what is happening? Okay, wait, I'm not interested in the event stuff. Let's go back. Whatever. Bro, what was happening there? Okay, we had a lot of blade scenes, right? And I assume that is not Himeko. This is Graphia, right? Because there is a lot of talk about Graphia, right? And we are entering her world of the canvas, so I am sure we are encountering her. Himeko backstory though is crazy because we have seen her. There was so much going on, right? What is happening here? I mean, I always had my doubts about him, and since I didn't upload my full playthrough of 4.2, you guys don't know this, but I think I mentioned somewhere that I'm not really sure if Himeko's father is not Himeko's father was in the Alien Space manga, because he was betraying in some sort of humanity, you know, working with this evil power, you know, and in the end he died in the manga. So I always had this feeling that he would kind of be some he's just so easy to manipulate, you know, and I don't know, the first line that he said, I think it was his Japanese voice that like Himiko never left Planacadia. This is like so weird. I feel like there is like more going on in the background with like the 2 dimensions and stuff like that, you know, like the reality inside the canvas and like the canvas reality and like the real reality mixing together, you know, like we don't know much about the sacrifice that Graphia made like in the past, right? So I really hope that like a lot of this stuff is about this. But there was so much going on in the end. We're watching it in English another time because I feel like I'm missing so much because there is so much going on here. But yeah, bro, this, I think that's definitely Graphia, right? Because she had like, we had it in the previous shot. There was like this, see, she has a paintbrush as well as like Pearl. So I feel like there is the connection. But why is, ooh, I'm only seeing this now, but why is there the Astral Express ticket though on this design? I haven't seen the special program, so I don't know anything about this. I guess it's the new boss, right? So I don't know. And like Himiko's younger self in like the wheelchair. See, like there is this one scene with like young Himiko in the wheelchair, but they are on the express. So I feel like this is maybe like a memory projection or something like this. Or what if there is another Himiko in another universe that is actually still sick and still on Planacadia, you know? Like, I don't know, there is some weird shit going on. But anyways, we will go on to the English version. Let's go. Okay, so here we are. Let us hop right in.
From the very beginning, Himeko never left.
Oh, that is Himeko again.
Planacadia.
Where is the scar,
I
though?
summon Graphia, mother of Imogenesis. May she come forth and deliver us into
the world in canvas.
Wait, you sure about this?
Whether as yin
I love this, like,
or as
environment.
blade, my journey has reached its end.
I love Blade's English
I
voice.
shall take the
And he looks
veracity
so
as my
good.
forge, and abundance as my iron. Die 1,000 deaths.
Crazy. Like this transformation, man. Is that his ultimate?
Dying flesh be the iron.
Ooh, I love that
and
Kafka was in the
death
background.
1,000 times over.
This is just so fast.
Are you ready to turn your vengeance against your god?
He looks so
Just as you
cute there.
suspected, there is a 52% probability that Mr. Ryusuke was being used
Wait, wasn't
by
Pearl
Sakurama.
talking? She doesn't have a robot voice in English.
Come forth. Demonstrate your defiance.
There is so much going on.
Whether we chose this path or were forced onto it,
He just punched me.
leave no room for regret.
O denizens of this Arcadia, lost in its
I really love the music. This is a great trailer.
Asat Pramad, who
Wait, was that
delivered
Danhong
every
PT?
promise of beauty to
What?
this Arcadia in advance. Now, please indulge these long
Oh
overdue
no, did you see that?
surprises.
There is so much going on in the end. Like some Himeko is fighting against Asad Pramad, right? But he attacked her. Like what is going on here? Danhang PT? Bro, and Welt is here as well. He's just summoning the dragon. Bro, like there is literally so much going on, and then he's attacking Himeko, right? And I feel like what is happening? I'm so curious about this story. There is Silverwolf, there is someone in the bag as well. And that is, but wasn't, I feel like there are some past shots and like some present shots that we are experiencing, because I feel like it showed us how Graphia was fighting Asad Pramad, right? Because I feel like they mentioned that she fought him as well, like the Lord Ravager, right? Ooh, the dice. The dice. Oh, there's March, like in her normal form. What is that? That looks weird. Oh, there was Sunday, and then he just kicks my. Oh, he kicks my mask. Oh. I hope. Oh, there is this character. I think that is Graphia, right? But we don't actually know. But I feel like after like we have seen like these shots, that this is the original Graphia, or maybe not the original, maybe just a projection of how she was while she was fighting Assad Pramad, or maybe he manipulated her and she was still trapped in the canvas. We don't know, but I'm very excited to find out more about this, because I feel like this is the first time that I'm like really invested, and I really hope to do a good job with the story this time, you know, and not just at the end, because I feel like I'm missing some like kind of peak and something that I can talk about and theorize about, you know, during my playthrough through the story. And I feel like this trailer is giving a lot. Also like the weird train or whatever it is she summoned. Isn't that a weird coincidence that she also has like this train? It is really a weird coincidence that like this, I just assume that this is like a boss Graphia, right, in the next patch, and that she's also summoning like this weird trainish imaginary. I mean, it could also, I mean, it looks like a train, right? Anyways, guys, I would say we will talk quickly about like the Fate characters as well, and then we will end the video. Okay, so here we are. It's still called Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works, right? But I read that like Rin's design is more from like some of the movies. I don't know, guys. I'm not very much familiar with like the whole Fate universe in general. As I said before, I only watched Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works as an anime before the first Honkai Star Rail collab came up, so I know like the major lore for like what the story will be about, like the Holy Grail War and stuff like that. And after that I was kind of disappointed about what they did with like the collab. I love the characters. I think Archer and Saber look great. I feel like Rin Tosaka and also like Gilgamesh look way better. I mean, Gilgamesh, he was what can I say? He was just crazy, right? But I actually like his design. Yeah, I can see now why people said that Me-Day has like a Gilgamesh vibe with like the tattoos and stuff like that. And yeah, I watched a little bit of like the new Fate stuff where like Saber is a male character, a very good looking male character. But yeah, I would say let's just watch this bit for the characters before I'm talking too much.
The average one. Prodigy of the Tosaka family.
Rin Tosaka. I guess they will also not have like English voices. I don't really mind because I watched the anime in Japanese, so I don't really mind. I love their voices. I love her outfit. So I read that this is from the movies, so I don't know anything about her weapon, and her outfit is also different, but I love it. I think she looks totally great. Rin Tosaka, favorite character out of the Fate Stay Night. She was a great female lead in like the whole anime, you know, she was so badass. It was crazy. I loved her. She was really nice, and I love this outfit. She looks absolutely amazing. And like Quantum Erudition, I don't really think that she will work with like Archer, right? He's a hunt character, and I don't really think Erudition will work with this, but we will see. Like, from a story point of view, it would make a lot of sense for them to be in like one team, but I don't know if it makes sense as like an Erudition character. I mean, Erudition kind of works story-wise as well because she's a mage, right? So it makes sense that she's more of like an Erudition character like Herda. But yeah, I'm really glad that she's here, and of course I'm going to pull for her. She looks so great. I love that she also has like these stars. They are also in kind of like Himeko Nova's like splash art, right? Love the weapon, the different colors. Maybe I should watch the movies for this as well, because I read these are some kind of movie stuff thingies. She looks great. Love this character. And then we have like
humanity's oldest king of heroes are about to make a test.
this is crazy, like Gilgamesh. He's such a crazy dude, man, but I love his character design. He looks so good as well, but he looks always good, right? I mean, this guy is like insane. I love his hands and everything. And yeah, he was definitely an inspiration for like Mida's design, right? They look very similar with their tattoos on their chests, and I love his weapons. I loved his like attack where he can literally like summon all kinds of weapons out of the blue, right? And he is a destruction character, okay, like Mida, right? But he's lightning. This is like so exciting, and he's for free, right? Which is crazy, but he's like Archer. I hope he's as good as Archer, because Archer was a very, very nice free unit in Honkai Star Rail. But yeah, I'm very excited. We can go on a little bit. I think they mentioned that he's for free. Yeah. Log in to claim Gilgamesh or Archer. I guess you can get another Archer for free if you want, but why would you go for another Archer if you can have Gilgamesh, you know? But anyways, guys, the collaboration starts July 24th, right? So I think a little bit after Himeko Nova drops in-game, if I remember correctly. Very much excited for that. I would love to pull for Himeko, of course. We have to go for her. And I'm really not sure if I shouldn't go for like Blade, because I saw he works with Acheron. And I love Acheron, but I haven't been using her for a while, so I think I might be going for Blade. We will see how my gems are at this point, but yeah, I'm very much excited for like the fate. If the story is trash as it was before, I don't really mind anymore. I'm just here for the characters at this point. But anyways, guys, I'm talking way too much. This is the end, guys. As always, thank you so much for watching and for stopping by, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.